And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Turn your feet side to side, whatever little readjustments. Maybe your torso feels a little bit bigger, a little bit more expansive than it was before, and you can lengthen your spine a little bit more. Maybe your neck is looser and you can reach the crown of your head further from your body. And once you've done all that, then go ahead and anchor and root the left leg into the ground. Push the left heel and try to get the back of the left knee to touch the ground. And then lift the right leg straight up towards an L-sit position, but it's just one leg. Both legs are straight. The sole of the right foot is pointing towards the ceiling. And then turn the right leg out so it's like 45 degrees. And start to make it small but strong circles with the right heel. Keep the right leg straight as best you can. Keep the left leg strong and rooted. And just draw these circles across your midline and then around and across your midline and around. Ooh. Got a cramp already. And switch directions of the circle. Keep drawing the circle just opposite, counterclockwise. Now pause in the middle. Turn the leg back to straight. And then take your hands, interlace them behind your head. Raise your head up, raise your elbows up. Reach your elbows towards your right toes and reach your toes towards your right elbows. And now float the left leg. Keep the left leg floated and lower the right leg down to meet your left one. Hold it there and then raise the right leg up again. Whoop, right back to where it was. Both legs are straight, elbows are reaching towards your toes towards your elbows, and we go again. Lower the right leg straight down so it hovers next to the left one, and then raise it back up. Whoop. Boom. That's 2. We're going to do 3 more. Down straight. Float it there. Raise it back up straight. That's 3. Elbows reaching. And down again. Float it. Raise it back up. That's 4. Last one. Down to hover. Hold it for a second. Bring it back up. That's 5. Keep them floating. Now raise the left one up to meet the right one. All right, leg down. And all the way down with the right leg. And down with the arms and head. And setting up these hip circles on the left side. So the right leg is the one that's anchored now. The left leg is turned out. Both of them are straight and you're drawing that circle again on the ceiling. Nice little shape. Not too extreme. We're just warming up the hips. We're not looking for a lot of rolling around with the weight of the body. Switch direction. Couple more. There's a bit of down. And pause in the middle. Hands behind the head. Elbows up. You know what's coming. Float the right leg. Both legs are straight. And then the left leg goes down to meet the right one. Hold it for a second. Bring it back up. Elbows up. Toes down. Go again. Down, float. Up. That's 2. Down, float, and up. That's 3. Down, float, and up. That's 4. Down, float, and up. That's 5. Right leg up. To meet the left one. Crisscross both shins. Rock back, and then rock forward. Then make your way to tabletop or quadruped, whatever word you like more. Toes are tucked, hands right under the shoulders, and knees right under the hips. I'm going to do a few different variations of a bird dog. First one's the easiest. You can always go back to this one or once we get through to the next. But for now, everyone's going to go right leg straight back. Find the engagement of the glutes, right? To make your leg level, not too high, level. Kick your right heel away from you. And then raise your left hand also away from you. Not too shabby. And then elbow and knee come together underneath and connect. Squeeze them into each other. Lift them towards your belly button. And put those arms and legs down. Same thing on the side. Left leg goes back. Try to feel a freedom of breath still when your belly button is drawing up to protect your low back and to make this about your glutes. And then raise the right hand forward. Connect the elbow to knee underneath. Squeeze it. Squeeze hard. And then pull it up towards your belly button. And put it down. That's the first round. Second round, we're going to go same movement, except the leg that's down, we're going to have the foot in the air. So the left knee is going to be supporting and giving us balance, but the left foot is floating. So go ahead and do that, and then kick your right leg back. And then kick the left, raise the left hand forward. Woohoo! A little bit more challenging to balance now. One of our points of contact is gone. The left foot. Still owning it. Still bringing the elbow and the knee together underneath. Squeezing it in. Lifting it up to your belly button. And put it down. Same thing on the side. Now it's the right knee that's down with the right foot floating. Kick the left foot back. Raise the right hand forward. Own it. Nice and long. And then elbow to knee underneath. Squeeze it. Lift it. And set it down. Cool. Round 3. Now we're going to do the left foot is going to be balancing and the left knee is going to be up. If this doesn't happen for you, you can always go back to one of the other two that we just did. So let's set up floating half kneel first, floating quadruped position first. My knees are just off the ground. My feet are tucked, supporting me. And I kick the right leg back. Feel the glutes. Feel the belly button still drawing up towards the ceiling. Raise the left hand forward. Own it. Straighten everything straight and strong. Connect elbow to knee underneath. Squeeze them together and up. Put the whole thing down, float in quadruped position. Same thing other side. Left leg kicks back. Right hand reaches forward. Whoa. Own it. Elbow to knee underneath. Squeeze it. Lift it. And put it down. Knees down, take a break. Now we're just going to do one round of hip CARS on each side, which is from the same exact position. The leg is bent now. We're going to raise the right leg up and back, but my knee is bent 90 degrees, right? So it's like a mule kick towards the ceiling. Feel your glute, kick the ceiling. Strengthen your upper body and your arms. So that way, as you turn that right leg out to the side, nothing else moves, nothing else changes. Hips stay the same height, arms stay straight, and the left leg is working hard to push into the ground. We're in a fire hydrant position, and then I'm going to keep checking the leg through to the front. Knee between the arms, put it down. Same thing other side. Now the left leg goes back, straight up and back. Find it first, how you can create some pressure, foot kicking the ceiling without your belly button dipping down. Keep your belly button sewn up, right? Glute work. And then lower it off to the left. Keep everything else about your body the same. Hold it. And then check it through the middle. And put it down. All right, now it's super similar, except we're gonna go with a straight leg this time. I'm just gonna demo on the left because it's closer to the camera, but we're gonna start with the right and then move to the left. Right leg's gonna go straight back. And then you're gonna slide it out to the right until it's in that fire hydrant arrangement, but the leg is straight still. Hold it there. Make sure that your left leg is working really well to create some float with the right leg, and then set the right leg down. Relax for a second, and then observe, where did you land? Make sure that the ankle on the right leg lines up with the knee on the left leg. So if it's not there, adjust it. If for some reason your hips are, they're not right over your left knee, then slide out a little bit. Like if your right foot is too close to your body, slide it away from you a little bit. And now we're gonna kick down into the ground with the right foot. Kick it hard, like you're making a divot in the ground. Kick, kick, kick. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Find your adductors. Kick down, kick down, kick down, kick down, kick down. 3, 2, 1. And then opposite, lift it into the air. Same thing. Find that point where you can go no farther, and then go a little farther. 3, 2, 1. Slide it around to the back and bring it in. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now it's the left leg. Kicking straight back, swinging around to the side. Let it float there, let it hover. Make sure that your left knee is kicking down into the ground a lot to even out your hips. And then set your left foot down. Oh, I said the wrong thing, my bad. You guys know what to do. So now it's your left ankle that needs to line up with your right knee. Go ahead and do that. Slide your foot away from you a little bit if you need to. And then kick down into the ground with that inside blade of your foot. As hard as you can. Cramping is good. Love the cramp. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it into the air. Hold it. Keep the rest of your body strong to lift that leg a little bit more. And swing it around to the back and into under. All right. Warming up. Last thing. We're going to go back to our floating quadruped, our floating tabletop. But before we do, actually, we're going to bring the hands a little bit closer to each other, making like a diamond shape, more or less. And now float the knees. And now Work your knees away from each other and your elbows away from each other. Frog push up. Hold it. Make sure your tailbone is lifting, your eyes are lifting, and then zip everything back up to the top. Make sure that your weight hasn't shifted too far back, like mine just did. Keep your chest right over your hands and go again. Frog push up, elbows and knees go wide. Shoulder blades towards your back pockets, eyes slightly forward. And then zip it up. And again, elbows and knees go wide. Hold it. Zip it up. 2 more. Go wide. Zip it up. Last one, go wide. And zip it up. And relax. Sweet, sweet.